So who would have thought that a red dot's actually round when you look at it up close?
You know, that's funny. Aimpoint has the name it has because their products have always consistently been high quality.
Yeah. And extremely durable too, I think.
So we just looked through the Comp M5 through the 6X magnifier, which is also their magnifying glass, and the dot was a perfect, crisp, round picture.
I think that is literally the first time I've actually seen that. Normally, even normal, and then under magnification, it turns into a red splotch.
You know what I don't know is people with astigmatism, if they're looking through a magnifier, does that go away?
I have absolutely no idea.
That's an interesting question, actually.
Yeah.
The audience can tell us that. But what I wanted to talk about here is they have the Comp M4 and the M5. Right. And the big difference there is the Comp M4 is the old school larger tube, but it takes a AA battery.
Yeah.
The Comp M5 is kind of a micro, but a little bigger.
Yeah.
And it takes a AAA.
It's the same mounting footprint as a micro, but it's a little bit longer overall.
Right. So it takes a AAA. And everyone goes, Aimpoint's not innovating at all because all he did was change batteries. Turns out there's a reason.
Right. There's whenever you get weird decisions like this from quality companies, there's always some reason, and once you find it out, you go, oh, that makes sense.
So while it's not innovative, the rationale is, remember, Aimpoint is a very military-oriented company. Their products and contracts are predominantly military.
Right.
And there are flight restrictions on lithium-type batteries.
They catch fire and blow up airplanes.
So AA's and AAA's are easally accessible.
And they're alkaline batteries.
They're alkaline, so those flight restrictions are gone. But they say that they have the same battery life that they had with the lithium battery.
50,000 hour battery life on a AAA.
So if you want that's insane.
Damn.
So if you leave it on and leave it on.
Right.
Essentially. Now, if you want a Comp M4, you want the AA battery. The reason you want the larger diameter tube is it has more light transmission.
When you renew your driver's license, you change the battery.
Even in Arizona.
If you're in the military, when you renew your contract, you put a new battery in the optic.
So the reason you would go for the M4 is you got a larger tube diameter. That's good for light transmission, for night vision. It's also a little bit more rugged of a build. Yeah. You can take a beating and keep on going, although all Aimpoint stuff does.
Now, they said the M5 gives you pretty much that same durability as compared to the micro.
That's true. That's true. But I tend to like the bigger tubes. I know everybody's micro, and I know it's a smaller footprint on the gun, but I like the bigger tubes. So if I were to go with it, I'd go with the M4. But what I wanted to bring to the audience is the fact that the reason for the battery was legitimate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the magnifier was legitimately very crisp and very nice. But on top of it, the rationale here, the battery thing was very interesting.
Yes.
2 new optics from Aimpoint that are nothing different, but the same, but different again because of the battery choice.
There's an argument to be made, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
And the magnifier. And then the other thing that you wanted to bring up is, we've talked about this before, Aimpoint's a very conservative company.
And this happened as we were getting the microphone set up to record this. One of the Aimpoint guys comes by, a guy named Magnus, with a distinctive Scandinavian accent. Aimpoint's a Swedish company, for those of you who don't know it. And he sees that we're doing some filming, asks us if everything's going well, which it is. Wants to know if we want some of their documentation.
Hello, would you like some of our DVDs?
Right. Yes. They have video footage and such DVDs. And I can't help but think, what is the perfect stereotypical sign of a conservative company that they've finally gotten around to doing electronic media, and it's on a DVD instead of a thumb drive. We both had to turn him down because neither of us have DVD drives.
I'm like, this physical media optical thing, I'm sorry.
5 years ago, yes. Today, do you have a thumb drive?
But that's an example of a conservative company, and that makes sense. When you're military oriented, you don't want to shake that boat.
Right.
But anyways,
some of their clients probably still have laser discs.
Better quality. Anyways, cool thing from Aimpoint, and now we know why the battery change was important.
Yes.
Cool. Let's go on to the next move.